Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy. We're here this evening. Going to be a great evening. We're here for promotion specifically for Make-A-Wish. And one thing I can assure you of, once you hear what Make-A-Wish is all about, I think you're going to be pretty impressed. I know that there's some people I talk to, they have no idea what they do. And what they're doing is they're doing some great work for families that have children with illnesses. And so I'm going to be bringing on here this evening the CEO for Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic, as well as the owners of Beckleys RV in Thurmont, Maryland. We're going to be talking about the promotion that we're going to be doing here this evening. So without any further ado, let me bring them up here one at a time here. Hello, Leslie.
Hi there, Paul. Good evening.
Good evening. And then here's Craig.
Good evening.
Craig.
Then we have
Kelly.
Kelly, Crazy
Hello,
Kelly. That's what KK is for, Crazy Kelly.
There you are.
So anyway, Leslie, so happy to have you on here this evening. You know, this year, unlike the other previous years that we've been assisting you with trailers, you've had more families actually coming or wishing for campers. And I think it's because it's a sign of the times with what's going on. It gives them the ability to have their own home while they're out. And I think it's best, that's even a better fit, in my opinion, for these families, because it gives them a chance to create multiple memories that are going to last a lifetime. But
that's right. We're so grateful to you for all of the support that you give for Wish families here in Maryland, DC, and Northern Virginia. As you said, campers have always been a really popular wish for our children, and that has only increased under coronavirus when travel is impossible for our Wish kids to do using any means of airplanes or trains and hotels and theme parks, etc. This is a real opportunity for them to go out with their families and spend time exploring the world beyond their yards and creating those special family moments.
No doubt. So why don't you tell us a little bit about, because listen, I mean, you know about Make-A-Wish. Tell us a little bit about your story first and how you came about being part of Make-A-Wish. And then let's get into what Make-A-Wish is actually about. Because I think even though you and I know, and we all know what Make-A-Wish is all about, there's a lot of people out there that have no idea.
That's right. People know our name, but they really don't understand what it is we do. And the way I really got to know Make-A-Wish was through my own personal wish experience. 5 years ago, next month, my son, when he was in the fifth grade, was diagnosed with leukemia. And it really came completely out of the blue. Literally within 6 hours, our lives changed in a snap from being what we thought was a happy, healthy fifth grader to being inpatient at a Nova Fairfax hospital and facing a really serious, life-threatening disease. And our doctor told us, hey, we want you to know that there's a community of people out there that support you and want to make this journey easy for you, and that's Make-A-Wish. And I thought, like many, many, many people think, that, oh my gosh, Make-A-Wish is only for children who are terminal and who are facing end-of-life situations. And that's actually the biggest misconception about us. And while we do have those cases where children are deteriorating, their health is deteriorating, about 75% of the kids we serve end up living into adulthood. So that's kind of the number one thing that if I can leave anybody with tonight, is that we are not just the Dying Wish organization, but that wishes are an integral part of children's treatments and recovery plans. The wish is often the turning point where kids have the will and the fight to live. And my son had a bone marrow transplant, and we couldn't travel as part of our wish until he was beyond that and healthy. So for 3 years of treatments and isolation and literally isolation, not just from friends, but isolation in a hospital room leading up to and after a bone marrow transplant, we thought about his wish. His wish was to go to the Maldives because he loves marine life. and he wanted to see the Maldives before climate change wiped them off the face of the earth. So that kept us going through kind of the most challenging times, and we celebrated the end of his battle and a return to our family's new normal by going on the trip to Maldives 2 years ago. Our entire family, the wish is for the entire family to experience.
That's awesome. And so now tell us what your position is, and when did you take over that position with Make-A-Wish?
So I'm the CEO of the Make-A-Wish chapter. We're 60 chapters around the United States and another 13 internationally. And we're locally owned and operated, so to speak. So we raise our money locally, and we're responsible for all the children who qualify for wishes in Maryland, DC, and Northern Virginia. So that's my role. And, you know, I'm so honored to have it. I've been in the role not quite 3 years now, and I get to pay it forward. My goal is to make sure that every family has the exact same experience that mine did.
That's awesome. Well, what I want to do is I want to introduce you to Crazy Kelly here. And I'm going to have him talk to you about the first part of what we're going to do. And I'm going to bring Craig in, and then I got to finish up with some additional things. I think what we're going to do as a team here is, I think, going to be something fantastic for those that want to donate, as well as those that are in the future, children, and so forth. And, you know, I think something in a conversation I had with you, I think you're having more children that are having wishes. Is that correct? But less donations lately?
Well, because of COVID, our donations are down around 25% from last year. But unfortunately, children are still getting sick. Every day we're having children referred to us. We get about 350 to 400 referrals every single year. That's another fallacy about Make-A-Wish. There's no application. We don't just select a few kids to get their wishes. If you have a diagnosis that qualifies, you get your wish. And right now, because of our decrease in contributions, children are having to wait longer for their wish. So that's really the key here, is we want to give that wish as fast as we possibly can and not let any financial constraints stand in the way.
Well, awesome. Well, so Kelly, we're getting a little feedback here. Sorry about that. But Kelly, would you like to go ahead and first of all, tell the audience who Beckleys RV is and what we're about.
Well, you know, Beckleys RV started in 1980. We're a family-run dealership. We have about 150 employees that serve RV families. This lifestyle is very important to us. We also camp. A lot of our employees camp, which is important. They understand camping. They understand the memories that they're creating. It's really all about family. It's a lifestyle, and we're certainly proud to be able to help Make-A-Wish, for sure.
So what are we going to do for him? What are we going to do for him, Kelly?
Well, we've created, of course, a package of things, but what I will explain today is that we will donate a motorhome to a family that wins or is selected for Make-A-Wish for a week to go wherever they want to go, to do whatever they want. I think Paul's got some other things that he would like to talk about that we're going to add to the program. We selected a motorhome because a motorhome is easy. It's an easy unit to operate. They can drive it. They don't have to tow it. And everything's there. Your microwave, your air conditioner, your bathroom, your shower. It's fully self-contained. It's like your home on wheels. There's units that sleep anywhere from 6 to 8 people or 8 to 10 people. So it's a fluent way of going traveling, basically.
That's fantastic.
Well,
thank you.
And it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better because on top of that, there's always things you need when you go camping. So, Craig, talk to me about who you are with Beckleys and what else we're going to be bringing to the table.
Well, thank you, Paul, and thank you, Leslie, for all you've done. Make-A-Wish has a unique, something I've seen unique. I get to see the customers come in and get the campers have gotten the campers to Make-A-Wish. I get to see the smiles out back with the kids. And Make-A-Wish has really done something special for dear friends of mine, the McMasters, who their daughter had leukemia. Make-A-Wish sent a family to Hawaii about 3 years ago. And I've seen firsthand just what Make-A-Wish does for families, from dear friends of mine to a girl who's still fighting cancer to the consumers that Paul's brought in and done a Make-A-Wish with trailers out back. And our employees see it. And it to put it mildly, their faces light up with smiles when they see these children come in and knowing they're helping them make their wish. And we want to donate a shopping spree of $250 to whoever gets their wish to come in to get accessories in the store. Things like stuff they might need to go camping. It could be something as simple as a hot dog stand to be able to roast hot dogs over a fire, or it might be something they need to use to go camping. And so our employees and Kelly and I want to donate a $250 shopping spree to whoever ends up with the wish.
I love it. Thank you.
So that's part of it, because whoever wins this week, and I'm calling it a week's vacation, and that's what we're going to make this thing. It's not going to be just a motorhome. It's going to be included, and we'll be posting more information as things come. This is going to be something evolving over the next several weeks. And the way it's going to work is, for every $25 that someone donates to Make-A-Wish, their name is going to be put in the drawing for the possibility of winning this week's vacation. So Beckleys RV is going to be donating the motorhome for a week. They're also going to be donating a shopping spree to the store. We already have a campground up in Gettysburg. And the reason why we selected Gettysburg, because it's close. I've had a couple people say to me, well, Paul, what if I don't want to drive the motorhome? We can put it up at the campground for them to make it even easier. But we're going to go ahead and have things for the family to do throughout the week. And that's the goal here. Already have a company on board, 1863, I believe it is, Escape Room. And they're going to allow a family to come through and do their best to escape from the room. And that's a Civil War place. I mean, Gettysburg is just full of great things to do. Have other things we're going to be doing. We have a company that's going to be donating driveways today. They're going to be donating firewood for them for the week. I have
Fantastic.
A golf course has donated tickets for 2 people to golf with a golf cart. Now, I realize there's going to be some ladies probably in this group of people, so we're going to try to work on maybe a spa day. But this is going to be an eventful week for the lucky family that wins, and it's going to be a win-win situation, because those individuals that are donating $25 to Make-A-Wish, they have the opportunity. It's going to be $3,000 or $4,000 value for this week's vacation, and they'll be able to spend it and enjoy it and not have to worry about all this money out of pocket. So we're really looking forward to this. We've got a major goal posted here. Our goal is to raise for you all, Leslie, is $250,000.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
And it seems like it's going to be a mountain as far as from a goal standpoint, but my thought is, with everything that we have accessible to us today, there's only 10,000 people donating $25, which all the millions of people out there, I can't imagine that that's going to take all that while. Now, the other thing I'm going to be doing for you over the course, and I started it for September, and this is going to go through. I know your fiscal year runs September through August. Correct? So what I plan on doing, and I've already made the first donation, I'm going to be donating to Make-A-Wish $50 for every sale that I make in a particular month. So last month was 8 sales, donated $400 to your cause today.
I saw that come through, and I didn't know that was the symbolism behind it.
That's what it's
for.
for.
Wonderful, Paul. Thank you.
So we're gonna make sure we hit this goal and more.
Well, I'll tell you, with that kind of incentive and prize package in the raffle, I'm going to buy more than one ticket, even though I'm not eligible to win. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. So
And we're going to go ahead and be posting more information. And we're trying to get up to speed here. And we're going to have the rules. Obviously, Beckleys employees, even though I'm donating money, I do not qualify. Okay. But we're still going to go ahead and we're going to reach for the stars on this one because it's for a great cause.
thank you. It makes such, it's just going to make such a difference for the lives of kids. What I love about Make-A-Wish is that it's so local, right? It's the local community supporting kids in their own backyards. And so to be partnering with Thermont company that's family owned, family supporting family, it's just a beautiful partnership. And to be able to have a family experience the joy that our families get from RVing and being in campers. You know, our children are immunocompromised. Even in a non-COVID world, they can't travel. It's too dangerous for them. So they live a life of isolation. I remember a camper that was donated a couple of years ago, right before Christmas, and it allowed the family to go and visit their grandparents because there was no other way for them to get to Chicago. They couldn't stay in a hotel overnight. It was too dangerous for the child. So the simple things, as well as the fantastic travel things that our families get to experience through your campers, is just extremely meaningful to these children and life-changing.
That's great. Well, that's awesome. So now, another thing we're going to be doing is that, Craig, is that your stereo? Did anybody else hear the feedback? Okay, well, maybe it's gone away now. Anyway, something else we're doing for this is the third Thursday of November and the third Thursday of December. We're going to be doing an update live with Make-A-Wish. And we're working on what that live is going to be about. Hopefully, we're going to have some Wish families on to talk about their experiences with campers.
Yes, not hopefully, we are.
Oh, we are? Okay, that's awesome.
Oh, definitely. You got to hear everybody, I want everybody to tune in and hear their stories. It's best coming from the mouths of these children, not from me.
No doubt. And then the third Thursday of January, which is January 21st, we're going to be doing a live drawing for the winner for that. So really looking forward to this. I think we're doing it at the right time of the year. And we're going to make this a successful campaign for you so that you can continue doing the things you do for these families.
I can't thank you enough. My heart is filled with love for all of you and for everybody listening and everybody who's going to chip in and purchase a raffle ticket and many raffle tickets.
Awesome. Well, listen, I want to thank you for taking time, for each and every one of you all taking time out of your evening here to stop in and give us your words of wisdom, right? And we will be back. This is just the beginning. So looking forward to it. Do appreciate it, Crazy Kelly, Craig, and Leslie. Appreciate it. And we'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right.
Thank you all. Can't wait to meet you in person too.
Good enough. Take care.
All right. Good night.
Good night. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the big announcement for this evening. And so looking forward to making this a successful promotion for Make-A-Wish. So if you would please like this video, comment, especially those that watch it on replay, and share it if you would please on your social media pages. And I appreciate all the help and all the love that we're receiving for this charitable promotion fundraiser. So thanks again. Does anybody have any questions while we're on here? If you do, by all means, post it down below. Be more than happy to try and answer any questions that somebody might have. Unfortunately, I don't have my wife in the same room as me today, so she can't tell me if somebody's commenting. So apparently nobody's commenting. So again, thanks again. And we will catch up with you again on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. Have a great evening. Take care.